Now I'm here with one of the artists who just took one of her pieces out of the kiln. What's your name?
Iman Siraj.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about your piece.
I made these hand vases and I extruded the form and I wanted them to seem like they were coming out of the ground. So I just added more clay to make it look like it was dirt around it, and I modeled the hand onto the piece. So it's still like, it's symbolic of me still being part of my pieces.
Okay. So did it come out how you wanted it to, or a little differently?
It came out differently than I thought it expected, but I really, really like it. It looks very um, scripted and like it was drawn out and came to life.
Okay. Well, I like it. It looks great. Thank you. Oh, we have another artist here who would like to take. So thank you so much. Do you have any more pieces coming out?
I actually have some that are still already out. I did some tree vases and I have some tree mugs. They're spread out. That's one of my vases right here. And I did these, and it has to do with Black history, about how trees, they're part of our history in a positive and in a negative way.
Well, that sounds great, and it looks great too. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll have some more interviews with you later on. Thank you. Hi. I'm good. How are you? And what's your name?
I'm Serena.
Serena. Okay, and this is one of your pieces that came out.
This is one of my pieces. Yeah. These were actually working with molds to construct these, and I actually used circuit boards from computers actually that I pulled out to use on the surface to press into the clay to get the texture. And so far it's turned out pretty well. I have more that are going to be in the very back of the kiln, so I don't really know what they're all going to look like yet.
So did this one come out how you expected it?
Actually, no, it didn't at all. But I like the way it turned out. But it's completely different than what I expected. I wasn't expecting an orange, blushy white, but that's what I got, and I'm happy with it.
You're happy with it? Great. So out of all these, what do you like any of those particular, or?
As far as these forms, this is actually the only one that's come out so far. I had one that's broken, and the rest of them I'm yet to see what they're going to look like, so I'm excited to see.
That does. That sounds very exciting. Okay. Are you a student here at Montevallo?
I'm a senior here.
You're a senior? Okay, that's great. That is. So this is your first kiln or kiln firing?
I was here for one about 2 years ago. And I haven't done any ceramics until now, so I just came back for another class, and I really enjoyed it.
Okay. Where am I going? Okay, well, thank you so much.
Wow. That's beautiful. Lex, you are a bastard. Yeah. I'm gonna come out and get a
Questions?
I do. Okay, now what you're seeing on the screen now is some of Chris Greenman's pieces before the kiln, and I have him here now to talk to us a little bit about what came out of the kiln. So, what do we have here?
This is a textured sphere that was in the middle of the kiln and right by the door, and it was placed on its side on shelves. And you can see how the ash is built up and flown around the piece and built up and added a drip here. You can see it on camera. So you get this real nice shift from the colors from underneath the piece where it was sitting to where all the ash built up and melted. And it's real nice to see the texture cutting through that.
It's beautiful. Now, did it come out how you expected or differently, and are you happy with it?
You have ideas about what something might come out like, but it's really up to the firing and how the piece is placed, and you might have some vague ideas about how it might come out, but it's always a surprise.
So, are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm real happy with this. Yeah.
I am too. It looks great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Can you tell us what's happening right now?
Yeah, right now I've just unloaded the left and right of the firebox. So left and right are where we introduce all those logs when we're stoking in the main stoke hole. We have pieces all the way up the walls, and so it's a highly volatile area. Things rock back and forth. You can imagine wood that inadvertently rolls off the tumble and rolls into someone's work. So over the last few years, I've taken to separating those pieces with little shims of soft brick, and the soft brick pops off after you remove the piece. So even if they rock against each other, they don't tend to stick. So we had a pretty good rate of success in the stuff I just unloaded. And what we're going to do now is dead ahead. So the absolute first stuff that the flames see in the Anagama firing is coming out now. So.
Okay. And can you tell us if any of this is going to be for sale, or are you going to be keeping it?
Do we have a 1-800 number we can get? Yeah, I mean, it's up to the individual artists, obviously. I mean, we have, probably 30 or 40 people represented in there, but I'm just betting that most of us will sell it. Oh, there you go. A former student of mine just motivated me to say, a shameless little bit of commerce, that downtown Montevallo is a place called the Eclipse, which is a really cool place. And so that might be a location that some of the stuff will be appearing in. Little chance to show that the owners of the Eclipse are giving us. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Nice going.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back here with more of the pieces that came out of the kiln.